Hey guys, welcome back to markdillon.com. Hope you're all doing well. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that. So, some of you may have noticed I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. Um, my YouTube channel hasn't been updated in a little while, although I've responded to a lot of questions via email or Facebook message or whatever it is. And my site, markdillon.com, of course, is updated multiple times a day. But if you're wondering what I've been doing, I've been on my little vacation, hiatus, whatever you want to call it, not doing much of anything. I went to Phoenix for a couple weeks and stayed at a very nice resort and enjoyed some nice spa days and nice meals, a lot of gym time. I was in San Francisco for a couple months doing absolutely nothing other than visiting with my best friend. We had a great time, a lot of just fun. And then, as the old saying goes, I guess I'm back in the rat race. Not that my life is much of a rat race anyway. I don't do anything particularly stressful. I wake up in the morning. I check the news, check the financial markets, check my stocks, work on my site a little bit, go to the gym, and then basically spend the rest of the day chit-chatting with my few friends and my sister. So that's basically a day in the life of Mark Dillon. For all of you who think that I may leave this wild, exciting life, it's probably terribly boring to most of you. Anywho, on to tonight's question, which is from Jamie. He says, "Dear Mark, would you ever want to get back at a boyfriend that cheated on you? We broke up months ago when I found out he had been cheating on me basically through our entire 2-year relationship. I still get so mad even thinking about him. If someone mentions his name, it puts me in a bad mood. I feel like doing something to get back at him. I know some things that could get him fired from his job. Part of me really wants to get him in trouble, and part of me feels guilty for even thinking that way. But it might help me move on. Hope you can give me some advice." All right, Jamie. Well, listen, I can certainly sympathize with you. I think most of us can. What you're feeling is a perfectly natural human reaction. When someone does something bad to us, it's not uncommon to want to be spiteful and vengeful and feel like we're getting back at them. And sometimes, yeah, look, I can't lie. Sometimes that creates some measure of satisfaction or closure, but that has to be tempered with good judgment and just a certain amount of restraint. So I think more often than not, setting out to get revenge and just being mean to get back at somebody leads to more trouble than it's worth. You might feel good temporarily if you got him fired from his job, but then he might try to retaliate against you, and who knows what kind of trouble he could be looking to cause for you. It's not worth it. You've got this bozo out of your life. He cheated on you for 2 years. Don't let him occupy any more of your time. I know, and that can be easier said than done, and it will take you some time to work through, feeling betrayed and being angry and all of that, and that's perfectly fine. Take all the time you need to get over that. But I don't think setting out to get him fired or cause him trouble will be beneficial to you in the long run. I think you'll probably just be re-inviting his drama and his trouble and his whatever his issues are back into your life. That he's out of your life. Close that door and move on. I think that's probably the single best thing you can do for yourself. And I have to tell you, Jamie, I'm no stranger to that feeling. Not so much in relationships because I don't date, and luckily the two guys that I have dated in my life were very good, and we didn't end things on bad terms. And one of them is my best friend, or one of my best friends. So, but when I was younger and in business for myself, I always took it very, very personally. If I found out somebody was stealing from me, and then I probably did go out of my way to be overly spiteful, and as the old saying goes, with age comes wisdom. And you start to realize that in the long run, it's really not worth it. Not because the other person may not deserve the spite or the revenge that you want to exact upon them, but it's not worth it because it brings so much excess negativity into your life. You get one life to live. It's short. Make the most out of it. Don't bring any unnecessary negative energy into your life. These days, for the last, I would say, I don't know, 5 years or so since I've matured. I don't feud with anybody. I don't fight with anybody. Even if I dislike somebody, you won't ever catch me engaging with them. Life is too short for all of that. So, Jamie, move on. Actually, no, there is one thing I want to tell you. I think some of it would be contingent upon what it is that you know about him. For example, if he was a nurse and he was showing up to work drunk, or if he was working at a bank and he was committing fraud, then I think you might have a moral obligation to tell his employer just to help protect other people. The fact that it happens to coincide with your desire to get revenge, that might make you feel a little bit better too. But aside from the fact that you getting him fired is actually protecting other people, I wouldn't do it. I hope this helps, Jamie. Guys, thanks for tuning in to markdillon.com, and see you soon.